Hey everybody, and welcome to Cathlist. I'm Burak. We all know who the Pope is, right? I hope. Please? He's the Bishop of Rome. He wears a big white hat, and he's the leader of the worldwide Roman Catholic Church. Pope Francis, of course, has held that position since March of 2013. But did you know that the title of Pope was originally applicable to all bishops? The word is derived from the Greek word papas, which means father, or potatoes if you're speaking Spanish. This is just the first of a handful of facts about the Pope and the papacy that we'll be talking about today, so stick around. Why do Catholics have popes in the first place? The Pope, simply put, is the sign of unity for the Catholic Church. The papacy can be traced all the way back to the Apostle Peter, to whom Jesus said, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." That's Matthew. Appointing a pope is one of the ways Jesus fulfills his promise to preserve the church. So, the Pope is the supreme pontiff, the supreme pastor, the unifier of the people of God. He's also the prime witness to the faith, evangelizing by word and example. As Pope St. John Paul II said, "It is not enough to know Christ, we must also bring everyone to him." The Pope has many titles, one of which is the Supreme Pontiff of the Universal Church. The term pontiff comes from the Latin word for bridge. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay. A papal conclave is a meeting of the College of Cardinals that convenes to elect a new pope after the previous one dies or resigns. The cardinals seal themselves into the Sistine Chapel until a new pope is chosen. The longest papal conclave on record was 2 years and 9 months long. It started in November of 1268 and ended on September 1st, 1271. Towards the end of it, the townspeople were so frustrated by the delay, they wanted a pope, that they tore the roof off the building where the cardinals were staying. Not like theoretically. They literally tore the roof off the building. This, of course, was pre-Michelangelo. To date, 81 popes have been canonized, or formally recognized as saints. The longest recorded papacy lasted 31 years, 7 months, and 23 days, longer than I've been alive. Pope Pius IX reigned from 1846 to 1878. He initiated the construction of railways in central Italy, along with the installation of street lighting and other reforms and improvements in many of the areas of Italian government, finance, and justice. Did you know that there are at least 20 Pope-mobiles scattered around the world? The Vatican garage houses 6 of the vehicles. Land Rover made the first bulletproof Pope-mobile in 1982 after the failed assassination attempt of John Paul II. But they've also been made by Fiat, Renault, Peugeot, GM, Toyota, and Mercedes-Benz. Riding in style. You see me roll in my Pope car. The oldest popes ever elected were Celestine III and Celestine V, who were both 87 when they were elected. I don't know why they picked the same name, but maybe they felt some sort of camaraderie there. And that is all the time we have for now, folks. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Cathlist. I am Burak, and we'll see you next week. Of a handful of facts about the Pope and the papacy. And the papacy. It is not enough to know Christ, we must also bring him to... what? Beans? Mercedes beans? Beans. Magic beans.